The 5 most expensive watches ever sold. A watch tells you the time. This one costs more than a private jet. And somehow, it isn't even the most expensive watch on this list. Today, we're counting down 5 of the most expensive watches ever sold, from $1 million Rolexes to a watch worth more than most mansions. Number 5. Patek Philippe Ref. 1,518. Price, $11.1 million.
Insufficient funds.
Starting at number 5 is a watch that doesn't exactly scream $11 million. This is the Patek Philippe reference, 1,518. And what makes it special isn't diamonds, gold, or some ridiculous celebrity owner. It's rarity. Introduced in 1941, the 1518 was the world's first serially produced perpetual calendar chronograph wristwatch. Basically, it could track the date, account for different month lengths, handle leap years, and function as a chronograph. All mechanically, but this particular example is even more unusual. It's made from stainless steel. That sounds less impressive than gold until you realize that only 4 steel examples are known to exist. When one came up for auction in 2016, collectors went crazy. The final price? $11.1 million. And we're just getting started. Number 4. Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona. Price? $17.8 million. You've probably seen a Rolex Daytona before, but you've probably never seen one worth almost $18 million. This particular Daytona belonged to actor and racing driver Paul Newman. His wife, Joanne Woodward, reportedly gave him the watch while he was getting increasingly involved in motorsport. On the back was a simple engraving, "Drive carefully, me." Newman wore the watch constantly, and photographs of him wearing it helped make this particular Daytona dial style legendary among collectors. Eventually, collectors simply started calling them Paul Newman Daytonas. But then Newman's actual watch appeared at auction in 2017. The bidding opened at $1 million. Almost immediately, someone shouted a bid of $10 million. $10 million. The room erupted. Minutes later, the watch sold for approximately $17.8 million. That's enough money to buy hundreds of brand new Rolex Daytonas. But believe it or not, we're not even halfway to number 1. Number 3, Jacob & Co. Billionaire Timeless Treasure. Price, approximately $20 million. Okay, this one actually looks like it costs millions. This is the Jacob & Co. Billionaire Timeless Treasure. The watch is covered in extremely rare yellow diamonds. Jacob & Co. reportedly spent years searching for enough high-quality stones with the right color and characteristics to build it. In total, the watch contains more than 200 carats of diamonds. Even the movement isn't exactly ordinary. Turn it over, and you can see a skeletonized mechanical movement through the caseback. The reported price? Around $20 million. At that point, calling it a watch almost seems unfair. It's basically a diamond collection that happens to tell you the time. But number 2 takes the complete opposite approach. Number 2, Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication. Price, $24 million. No giant diamonds. No modern celebrity endorsement. And it isn't even a wristwatch. This is the Henry Graves Super Complication. In 1925, wealthy American banker Henry Graves Jr. commissioned Patek Philippe to create an extraordinarily complicated pocket watch. It took years to develop and build. The finished watch contained 24 complications. It could do things like display a perpetual calendar, track different time measurements, and even show a representation of the night sky over New York. Remember, this was built decades before computers and modern manufacturing. When the watch appeared at auction in 2014, it sold for approximately $24 million. For years, it held the record for the most expensive watch ever sold at auction, until 2019. Because that's when one watch absolutely destroyed the record. Number 1, Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime Ref. 6300A010. Price, $31 million. $31 million.
Money? We have no money.
This is the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime reference 6300A010. And unlike most watches on this list, this particular example was created specifically for charity auction only watch. The case is stainless steel, but inside is one of the most complicated wristwatches Patek Philippe has ever produced. It features 20 complications, multiple chiming functions, 2 dials, and a reversible case. There's even a tiny inscription on the dial. The only one, which is appropriate, because this exact steel version is unique. When bidding began at Only Watch in 2019, the price climbed into territory no wristwatch had ever reached before. The hammer eventually fell at 31 million Swiss francs, roughly $31 million at the time. One watch, more than $30 million.